Alright, we are back. I am here, you are here, Kenny's here, and we're both locked in a friggin' cage.
It's useless.
Alright. And my pointy bar is useless. So, yeah.
I see some cutters that could come in handy once we find a way out of here.
I also see a box. I see the clippers and I see a box. Alright. Can I
it's
pass
useless.
Him? No, I want to pass him the dang bar. Through the bars. Pass him the hook. Why do I have give options for other weapons and such, but not for this thing? I understand it's not a weapon, but I should still be able to hand it off to him so he can reach the clippers. Or pliers, or whatever they're going to call them.
It's
Call
useless.
Them snipperooskies for all I care. Hold on. Alright, turns out it's automatically in his inventory when I swap characters.
I see some cutters that could come in handy once we find a way out of here.
Hell yeah, doors all over. Kenny is awesome. And Kenny's done.
Kenny, what's wrong? Quick, get up. We can't stay here.
Friedman gave us injections of that stuff. If the light hits us, we'll be transformed.
Don't worry. We'll find a solution. Now that we have the cutters, we can check out the place where Friedman does his dirty
The
work.
infirmary. We've got to see Wixon.
She's with Friedman. She'll never help us.
There's no choice. We only have till sunrise. After that, we're done for.
Yeah, thanks for that. I want to get the hell out of Uncle Touchy's puzzle basement. I do not like it down here. Yeah,
Okay,
Kenny,
I'll go with you.
You're all supposedly the badass of the group, but seriously, your special ability is runs a little faster when you hold down spacebar. You can sprint. That's not really... I want my stuff. Anyway, compared to picking locks and automatically detecting when there's loot in a room, being able to run faster is pretty damn useless. Alright. Take weapons and use them, and there we go. Raindrops on roses and noses on kittens. My mind is wandering, sorry. It's like John Oliver. It's like John Oliver pointed out, though. What's wrong with the rest of the kitty, you creep? No, it's noses on puppies and whiskers on kittens. But still, what's wrong with the rest of the puppy? Anyway.
There's nothing left for us here.
There's a fine line between referencing and just stealing his joke, but I did quote it. I did more or less mention it with a quote. And I'm not just running down a list of last week and tonight material. Mostly because there's not anything else I can think of that's relevant to the situation at hand. Listen. I wanted to check this door. And that was pointless.
There are no locks left.
How does he arbitrarily just know which locks he can pick and which ones he can't? It's like, this lock looks easy, but it doesn't look any different from any other door in the game. Hello.
Take that! Suck on this!
Shoot you now.
Eat this!
One of the good things about survival horror is even though they make you scrape by on a little bit of ammo, there's usually not that much combat except in places like that stupid dark cafeteria where, you know, infinite enemies spawning until you turn on the lights and then you're safe. Hallelujah, no more monsters. I probably should have mentioned early on that I kill the humor by being so dang silly all the time. Need a tool. Okay, we just need our hook. We need our hat hose hook. Get down. There we go. Once the hat hose hook is in place, as the in-hand tool.
Works.
Here we go, ladder. So I vote we just stay down here and keep looking for the Ninja Turtles. No? We got a surface? I'm playing it safe, but alright.
Okay, it's recorded.
I'll go up just this
There's
once.
nothing left for us here.
Go yuppie.
I can breathe again.
Alright, we have been injected with darkness toxin. So if the sunlight hits us, we will turn into one of those things. Unless we find some resolution. Like maybe an old
Sick of
priest and a
running.
young priest.
And
or
my name's
something.
not Kenny.
Seriously, I don't know how they're going to get us out of this. We've kind of been injected with hell poison that makes us allergic to sunlight, and the allergic reaction makes us a monster zombie.
It's a padlock. With a big pair of cutters, I could open it.
Yeah, well, I happen to have some snipperooskies right here. You know, it's always so satisfying in an adventure-type game when you get to brute force your way through a lock. Just because, you know, you were expecting to have to go find a key. Alright, did we really need a cutscene to say the gang's all back in the center? No, we did not.
I hope
I'm going.
Wixon will be able to help us out.
I'm going this way? Alright. I'll look into it. I'll investigate. Inspector Gadget. Yes, I would actually be humming that if I were wandering the halls of this decrepit school. As long as there weren't any of the horrible monsters around. I would probably be very quiet if there were monsters around. Although there's no real
There's
indication they
nothing
can
left for us
hear.
here.
Yeah, I'm just going to go ahead and cut quite a bit of that out. Because I was wandering around the entire wrong empty building for... Let's not talk about how many minutes I was wandering around an empty, unuseful place that I had already completely exhausted the use of. I just... this video is going to be a little short today for other reasons. Other reasons. Shut up. Alright, anyway. Yes. I have no idea what I'm doing. I just know that it's not in the blinking building. Why that building is blinking, I don't know. It's starting to piss me off. I'm wandering around not knowing what to do. I had one character mention the nurse in a... not a cutscene, but a just random thing he said. So I'm checking out the nurse. And if there's nothing there, I'm going to be deleting this footage too. Because I've been wandering around
There's
so
nothing
very
left
long.
for us here.
So very, very long. Checking places that I had already emptied. I am not a happy monkey at the moment, but I persevere. Oh yes, the
There's nothing
labels
left for
I
us
go
here.
through. This is practically, you know, hard labor. Yeah, no. I'm not going to pretend that this is anything like real... No, this is equally as taxing as, like, some menial jobs. I would not want to be the nerd having to play bad video games, actual bad video games, and almost nothing but bad video games enough to get footage for a review for. I did Simon 3D. I have done my penance for terrible games, and even then the writing was not bad. It was just the everything else, the graphics, the handling, the UI, crap. Hello,
Miss
nurse.
Whitson!
But you've been infected.
So you knew about it.
Herbert, you've gone too far. You need to find the antidote.
Antidote? There's an antidote?
In the basement. The lab. The big door.
The basement? But I just came from there. I didn't see any big door.
The other entrance. The gardens.
Another entrance? Where? What gardens?
Leonard. Don't let him go.
Oh,
Forgive us.
oh God. Miss Wigson? Miss Wigson!
I know what you're thinking, and while she's still technically warm for you a few minutes, don't. And if that's not what you're thinking, I'm sorry, your haircut makes me automatically assume
I'm
that's what
positive
you're
there's still something left.
thinking. I'm all probe around here. But anyway, thank you very much for watching. I hope you enjoyed it. I know I did. Please, I enjoyed the portions you're going to see, rather than not so much the parts of me stumbling around empty buildings. But, almost empty buildings, a few monsters, but no loot. Anyway, thank you very much. Like, comment, and subscribe if you would, please. But I can't force you. I'm not the boss of you. But for now, I'm going to say goodnight, Gracie, and leave you all to your... What are the kids doing these days? Oh... Leave you all to your... Batman movies, or whatever it is. Thank you very much. Good night.